How's everybody doing? Unsettling Yeti signing in for another Viewers Pick Twitch Makeup live stream. Decided to just go with Twitch today since YouTube was kind of a test run. Hopefully my mic sounds pretty good. I didn't really check to see which one it was. Alright, still on the Yeti Classic. Hopefully it doesn't sound too choppy. I've noticed that recently when I do edits. But here's the palette we're going to play around with. It took me until like 10 minutes before we went live to figure out what we wanted to go with. I think I dropped it last time I had it too. So the only color that we won't use, because we're automatically going to use it on our lid as a base, is going to be Love Stone. But this is what we're playing around with from Huda. Kind of hard to read the names, but when I bend it a certain way you can see it. But I have to do my pregame first. So first we're going to start off with the Milk Makeup. Do our primer. It is freezing downstairs right now, so I'm sure this primer is going to feel extra cold. And luckily I don't work, so I don't have to do my whole head just for what you guys can see. So that's always exciting. Okay. So we got that done. Now we're going to move into our brows. So I use the Benefit Goof Proof 3.75. A little bit more lighting. I didn't even grab my mirror yet. Oops. Keep forgetting we don't go all the way through anymore. But we did it anyways. Oops-a-daisies. I guess we'll just completely go through with it. Didn't mean to do it that way. I was just thinking in my head, I'm like, wow, we're doing this good. And then I realized I went all the way through. I only like to go about right here typically. And then I like to work it around. Not go all the way out like I did. But we'll see if it helps out. Couldn't find my brush at first. Earl's sad because Oni took his spot. She's hanging out on the chair right now with me. On our other brow. Oni, please be nice to Earl. Earl, if Oni's not nice, I do have the seat down below that you can take, buddy. Oops. Now this side I do have to go all the way through because I'm still missing some of my brow that I need to grow back, so I was doing my brows a little bit differently than how I'm doing it now. Oni, be nice. Got to fill it in a little bit on that side. So we finished with our brows. Put that away. Next, we're going to move into our foundation, which is the Best Skin Ever foundation from Sephora. I like to use the 14P. Got an ad break in about 40 seconds, I just realized, for my non-subs and non-prime subs. Decided to start from the bottom to work my way up. Oops. My mirror a little bit there, eh? Probably should have shaved today, but I didn't. It's like a nice, perfect light amount of foundation compared to what I normally do. We'll call it there for the foundation. Clean off my little thing that I'm using for my foundation as well. It's like the first time I've accidentally used too much foundation because it is so light. Alright, so we can move that out of the way. Alright, now we'll move into our Fenty, oops, sorry, something in my eye. Our Fenty Matchstick, Soft Amber. I think I have cat hair somewhere on me, what's new? Sorry, I've had a feeling all day of something being on my top of my head, even though my head's shaven. Only be nice. Just being mean to Earl, even though she's nowhere near Earl. We're just on the same chair. Tony. What happens when you have cats that are territorial? Okay, my Maine Coon. Alright, so that is done. We can get that out of the way. We'll grab our Kitty Cotet sponge. And let's get this show on the road. So that's what we got for that. So next step we're going to do is our concealers. Once again, best skin ever. I like to use the 03P over by my eyes and my nose. And then I have a little sample still because I need to purchase it during their sale in April of the 13P for my cheeks. So let's do the cheeks first, like we did last time. I think it was a little bit easier that way. This might be too big of a brush. I don't use this brush too often. One of my brushes broke recently that I was using to put my concealers on. It was an old brush. It was well loved and well used. Okay. A little bit too much on this side. As usual, I usually get one side with too much. Okay, so we can get that out of the way. Move on to our 03P for around our nose and our eye, or our eyes, yeah. I did say my right words, I wasn't sure there for a second, eh? So we can do this. I'm almost done with the boring stuff. So let's get that concealer out of the way. Alright, sorry about that. All the cat hair on my face. Alright, we'll get that out of the way. We'll do a quick little powdering to get the setting powder in. Alright, there's my brush. Oh, and I am using the KVD. What is it called? Locket Transluting Setting Powder. Oops, I got it everywhere. there's that. We're going to do our blush, our highlighter, our little bit of bronzer, and then we'll move into the fun part, which is going to be the eyeshadow. Alright, once again, another Fenty product. So it's going to be their, what is it, the Stalkr palette. It's a bronzer palette. I like to use the second color in the palette. I think it's called like Private Island or something like that. The next thing we're going to use is going to be the e.l.f. multi-stick. I like to use it as a blush. It's the At Last. This nice little dude. Just the mini. Still my birthday gift from this year that I got at Sephora. Primer today, so we actually put all the concealer up there, so it should be good. So we got the blush out of the way. Now we're going to use another Fenty product. This is a Killawatt Fenty Beauty. As you can see, it's been heavily used, heavily loved. It's my favorite highlighter to use. Sorry, my camera's not keeping up with me. Spinning too fast in my chair. Alright, so there's the look, what we have so far. I'm going to do just a little thing real quick, because I always forget to do this. Start of a TikTok. I always forget to do that on these days, which I did once again. So, we're already done with our basic. Now we're on to the Rose Quartz. We're always going to do the outside corner first. Let me just clean up my station a little bit over here, and we'll start picking up the first color. Cleaned. So it sounds like Lexi wants to go with Mantra right away. She knows the palette, which is a good color. We barely used it. Which is going to be this one down here. It's a nice dark brown. So we'll start off with that color first. If you guys want to join in and help Lex pick out the look, you're more than welcome to, but she's always down to do the full look. She's going to come downstairs to do some line work as well. Barely use this color. Kind of hard to see. Actually, it's more of a black. I thought it was a brown at first, but it's definitely more of a black. Brownish black. Luckily we have Lex here to fix this up, but this is actually not too bad compared to what we normally do. Alright, so we have our first color done. Lex already knew which color she wanted right away. What should be our second color for the inner corner that's going to connect with Mantra? Gratitude? Okay. This one's gratitude. Gratitude. Okay. So, the color we're going to use next, unless someone else chimes in, is going to be this color right here, gratitude. It actually looks like a brown this time. Nice light color to it. I wish I could make both my eyes look as good as this eye. That's what happens when you have two different shaped eyes, though. And then you forget when you're doing your makeup every time that you have two different colored or two different shaped eyes. Okay, so that's what we got working so far. Should we do a crease color? Drink of water while we're debating. Or should we just do like a lid crease combo? I'm asking you if you'd like to do that. Okay, so we'll do a lid crease combo. So first I'm going to put the Love Stone on, because usually that's going to highlight whatever color we put on our lid. It's kind of like, I use it as like a cream base, even though it's got some sparkles to it. I just feel like it enhances the rest of the colors that you put on top of it. Alright, so what should we put on our crease lid? And I think, so YouTube, definitely I get more viewers while I'm going live, but my views after the fact of the video are pathetic, and that's why I'm only doing them on Twitch today. So we're gonna do a test. So energized. Where's energized? Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. So that's gonna be this color right here. Almost like a nice gold. I'm gonna have to use this palette again tomorrow for work. And just to let you guys know, I will be out of town next for about 6 days. So I'm gonna try to go live every day at work if possible. But I will be gone for a little bit, so I won't be live. Yeti needs a little vacation, going down south, relaxing. I'm gonna go yell at the ocean. So that'll be fun. Going down with my sibling, one of them. So that should be cool. So should we just leave it at this? I feel like it's perfect as is. Unless you think I should take like a light pink up top, but I think this is perfect. What do you guys think? Do we want something on the like a splash inner corner with something on the brow, or should we just move straight into eyeliner? I like it too. So this is our eyeshadow that we used today. Only went with 3 colors out of this massive palette. Looks like we're going to do a brown eyeliner. Do we want to go with like a dark brown, Lex? This is my deepest brown. Ooh, this one's questionable. Let me see if I can find another brown real quick. Welcome everybody. The look's looking good so far. We might use that one. Should I go with the Gwen Stefani lipstick? Is that what you were building this look up to be? I feel like that lipstick would go great with this look. I knew it. Alright, so this is the LA Girl Perfect Precision Eyeliner. Which color are we going to use? Brown. That's what it's called. It's brown. Remember when I first started makeup, I used to hate pencils. I could only use like cream liners, and now, look at me. Look at me go. Still makes my eyes water a little bit. So, that's what we got going for our eyes so far until Lexi comes downstairs to do some line work. We get our brushes out of the way. We'll just go with the Sephora. I was debating which one I should use. What should I use, guys? Should I use the Better Than Sex by Too Faced? Or should we use the Tiny Sephora, which is the newest Sephora one? Too Faced or Sephora for my lashes? Too Faced or Sephora? Sephora? Okay. Let me see if I have my lipstick down here already. Yep, Loveable Me. About to lose my mirror on the ground almost. So this is the newest Sephora. What is it called again? Love the Lift. Got like a nice little brush on it, which is kind of cool. Oopsie daisies. Lex, when you come downstairs, will you bring a... Actually, I might have one. Never mind. I threw one in here just for this occasion. Never mind, I had a Q-tip in my little Sephora bag. Oops. I got a blanket. I'm rolling over it. Let's clean up my mess. Alright, I got a little bit up and off. So I'm going to do my lipstick. Lex, if you want to come downstairs and do the line work, that'd be much appreciated. So all I have to do is put this Gwen Stefani, the GX, what is it called? GXVE by Gwen Stefani. This one's called the Loveable Me. It's my favorite one, the only one that hasn't been broken yet. I like this because it will last all day. I'll wear this for a full shift at work. Eat a sandwich and it's still on sometimes. So there's that. We'll just wait for Lex to come downstairs to do our line work to finish out the look for us. I think it turned out great so far. Curl while we wait for Lex. All right, she is on her way to save the day. There we go. Sorry, I was just cleaning that eyeball too. So Lex is on her way. I'll clean up my station a little bit more. Don't go, girl. Hey, girl. How you doing? Whatever you want to do, honey. Chicken for dinner. Do some more dishes. So clean. Once you do those, do the stars.
Not yet.
You do those on the outside.
Yeah.
Do a little line work to surround my wings that I tried to.
Oh, I was just gonna do the
Oh yeah, then just do
stars,
that.
yes.
because I think I just heard someone at the door. Thor's not allowed down here, but only last time knocked open the door. So, thanks to Lex, there's this beautiful look we have. So just our quick little outro before we go, and we'll do one more once over before I take 3,000 pictures. So, Unsettling Yeti on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I even post on Threads. Check me out there. Post on I would say Instagram the most. It's where you're gonna get the most updates for when I'm gonna go live. But I am trying to get better at posting everywhere. So just one more once over. So there's the full look. Thank you all for stopping by. Y'all take care. Y'all be safe, and I appreciate you.